All right, I'm in my driveway again, and you can see here we have a big pile of dirt, which was much larger before they started moving it. Um, they still have their one larger machine here. He was scooping up dirt and driving it around so that the younger kid, who's not qualified to drive the machine apparently, didn't have to do that because he had to leave early for some family issues. And you can see the machine, the big orange Kubota up there. We'll get around here and take a look at what we can see. I actually have not looked out here at all myself yet. All right, so we have the end of the pipe right here. All right, we're gonna have to flag that or something for the guy who mows, because that does stick up a bit. I don't want that to get hit. But yeah, you can see how we've got all sorts of dirt all around in here. I got some tools over here that they will come back and use on Monday, and Monday should be the last day. I went to the bank and let them know I'd be withdrawing a substantial sum of money to give them their final payment, and this is the regrading that we have going on. So you can see it's a little bit higher towards the house, and we're probably not done yet. They have more work to do. And I'm going to walk across it. But yeah, this is what they've been working on for me. Let's see. There is the one grate right there. I had thought there was one in between, so I'm not sure what happened with that. I might have to ask about that. Maybe they decided to cap it off or something. There's one right down there, but I thought there was one closer like this. But yeah, where we are getting there, I'm kind of excited about the whole thing. And of course, they're not regrading over here because that's where the deck is going to end up going once I get to that point, which will be later in the fall. But yeah, and it's going to be a twofer update because while they were doing that out here, I had a couple of friends over and did some work in the basement. So we're going to do a basement update in a moment. Hello, and here is that twofer part for the basement update. I do have lights on, just this one light was turned off. We'll come down here and see what we had happen down in the basement. Let's see, over here, so we still have piles of stuff as we've had. And then over here, this is a shelf that got brought down with some more stuff. But we actually passed, because I was hiding it, I've started to bring down sets. And I have a lot of them down here. I mean, there's a lot more to come up, or come down, but we got the entirety of City, which is over here on about 3 shelving units. There's a bunch at the very top on the 4th one over there, the big sets. But I basically, these had been on 2 and a little bit more. And so now they're on 3 and a little bit more, but they're much more loosely packed. There's some expansion room. I wanted to have access to the sets so I can take an inventory. That's the big thing. The 3-in-1 sets also came down. Minecraft came down. Video came down. And Speed Champions came down. And Speed Champions, I mean, the video and the Minecraft took up about a shelf. And there's Minecraft there on that shelf, but there's no Minecraft on the top over there. Because I wanted to make use of this shelf here before I left it go too far. So both of those on one shelf. And then the Speed Champions are basically on one shelf. There's a little bit at the top over there, and there's a good chunk over here on the top. But, I mean, there's a little bit of more room down here, so I could have put some down there. Maybe a little bit more in a shelf. A shelf and one unit and a shelf of another probably would have done it. And then, of course, the City 2-in-1 sets with the travel case. Those are over here. We'll probably pop those open at some point and sort them again. But yeah, that is the status of the basement. I am also realizing that there is going to be a problem. With the amount of space that's already taken up down here, and knowing how much space I have upstairs yet, there's really no way I can get everything down here at once. So I think what my plan is going to be is I'm going to fill up a certain amount of space down here, and then I am going to work on inventory, and then I'm going to try to start working on parting out some sets. But the big problem is some of the sets that I have are old enough that they're probably worth more sealed. Like, I'm looking at a lot of these Speed Champion sets. Like, I have a lot of this one. I found a good, this one up here, found a good sale. And so the 75981 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 race car, I've got over 50 of them. This particular one, the box is pretty bad, but yeah, I've got like over 50 of those up there, and there's a couple other ones that I have probably 15 or 20 of. Like this larger one here, I've got 21 of those, I think. Yeah, 4 times 5, 21. So yeah, there's a number of them that I have that I think might have more value now sealed than parting them out. So I have to determine that, and then if I decide that's the case, I'm probably going to re-tote them and then put them somewhere as whole set storage for investment, because I need to get those rooms cleared out, because, you know, additional things need to happen. I like to paint the rooms. I'd like to be able to move some stuff out of other places and start organizing upstairs more. Because yeah, it's a big long process, and it's partially my own fault for buying as much as I bought, but we're going to get past that and we'll figure it out. Anyway, so this is your twofer update for today. The outdoor backyard and the basement update. And that's it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a comment down below. We'll read them all and respond to them. And, you know, what the heck? If you like what you see, if you enjoy this, go ahead and subscribe. There, I said it. Thank you.